because it's hot in summer. No, seriously, over the years, there's one thing that we always have to repeat, that we always point out, that content is not enough. It also depends on how you actually use this content, how you do. Basically, it's about modeling the content, modeling the values. And too often, people think it's just the content is the most important thing, whichever way you do it. So we want this summer school to underline the importance of your pedagogical choices.
Yes, if I can add, transmission is what teachers oftentimes think is what they need to do, and it's actually what they do. They are sometimes saying, well, we're not here to do the ethical part, we're not here to transmit values. But actually, whether or not you want or you're aware of it, whatever you do in a classroom, you are transmitting values. So when you have ways of doing things that are not inclusive, you are transmitting non-inclusive values. This is why the pedagogy is the message, the medium is the message.
Thank you very much. My second question is, which developments have you observed by now?
During the summer school, it was very interesting hearing the conversations that participants had between them, with trainers, myself, and I realized that in the beginning they were doubtful and wondering. We heard a lot of things like, I don't understand what this is all about, or, oh, this is all very nice, but in the end we have our system, educational systems, and we won't be able to do that. And today what I'm hearing from them is a lot more, oh, I understand now, I'm part of the solution. It all happens in me, and I can do something, and I have ideas what to do when I get home.
Yes, I agree with you. I also observe these things. Perhaps I would add one thing a little bit more general, that what I observe is that, especially because the summer school is so intensive and so relatively long, it's a lot of enthusiasm that is generated and created. People really, you see that they've come from, they didn't know each other before. And now they're dealing with each other as friends, as professionals, but also as friends. And this is this intensity that I would like to also, to be the result of the summer school. And hopefully it doesn't, this enthusiasm and this motivation will not be victim of PSS, post-summer school syndrome.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Mareike from Germany. This is Natasha from Serbia, and I'm Hildur from Iceland. And we are a base group at the Summer School 2015. And we just want to briefly explain what we did the last days. So the first day we had to get to know each other and to find topic for our base group. And we did this poster, we painted this poster. So our motto is open communication, and we just wrote it in all of our languages around here. And yeah, this what is we wanted to do. We meet every evening between 5 and 6 p.m. and share our experiences of the day.
Yes, and in the beginning, while we were being organized, we were given roles. And as we continued working, our roles changed. So everybody got to know himself or herself while working with others. Mareike was very good at practical things, and actually she became our task manager. And then instead of being the timekeeper, I became the encourager. And Hildur was great when insights and emotions were involved. So actually it was a very nice spiritual journey while we were doing the review of our daily tasks.
So therefore it's very useful for the summer school to have this space group. because the older you have been learning on the day and what will happen to you, you can focus it up with your base group manager. So therefore, for example, for me, it's been very useful to deal with them, and share with them all that kind of emotion, my emotion that had happened to me. Example, yesterday we went to find out what we were best at and what was we have done, and I think we are a great base group.
Yes.
And have been working well together. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Eva Tkova, and I come from the Czech Republic. I'm an educator representing the non-formal education sector, and I work for AFS intercultural programs. I focus on educator relations and working with teachers and with other educators on bringing more interculturality in the classrooms. Here at the summer school, I'm attending a course, Being of a Teacher, We Are the Pedagogy. And what I like about it is that we have a chance to develop ourselves not only as educators, but as human beings. And it has also been very valuable for me to see the different perspectives that we have here. Perspectives of teachers, of headmasters, teacher trainers, and also to get inspired and inspire. And this is why I feel this has been a very incredibly valuable experience. And I'm already thinking when I get back home, I want to get more teachers involved in our work, and I want to bring more perspectives of educators in what I'm doing.
Hi, I'm Charlo. I'm one of the facilitators for the summer school, Pedagogy Makes the Difference.
I'm Gerrit Maris. I'm his colleague. I'm a facilitator here as well.
We developed the course for participants, which we called We Are the Pedagogy, and we chose that title because we believe that essentially what we bring to the classroom is ourselves as human beings.
We based this course on the ancestral wisdom of indigenous people, which is found universally around the globe, and this wisdom was collected by Angeles Arrien, a cross-cultural anthroposophical philosopher, and we based our course on her work.
We also felt it was extremely important to ground all this spiritual work in our daily classroom practices, and so we put in a lot of time to reflect on the methods that we were using with the participants throughout the entire course.
And the outcome of this course was beyond our expectations, actually. People said things like, "This has changed my life, I'm another person now, and actually I have changed doing this as well."
I share Gerrit's thoughts on this. The course was much more powerful than I ever thought it could possibly be, and this goes to show how important it is that we develop ourselves as persons in teaching. I think that very often teaching is a very lonely profession, and the teachers do not have the time to look at themselves as persons. They do not have the time to come to terms with everything that they encounter in the classroom on a daily basis, and I think that this course offered them the space to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
C. And C here, down here, sorry? Here. I'll play another song. Wow.
11-year-olds. I have attended this summer school with the title of Pedagogy Makes a Difference. It stresses a lot on collaborative work and professional development. Collaborative work was taken on various levels, so we spoke about collaboration between colleagues, having parents collaborate, and having the learners collaborate as well. I think this has been a great experience because we have all became more aware of how much collaboration can be important, how much the learning outcomes come out more easily, more naturally in a way. And I think that back to my country I would be using these techniques and most importantly sharing with the greatest number of people I know in my professional field. It's also it was also interesting to see how we got the different courses all integrated in the whole thing. Like we had courses like Arts Bring It Back. I'm not in arts, but after this course, which I chose on purpose to stimulate my arts area, which I thought was a bit lacking of the essentials, I realized that arts can be put in my lessons, and it was not such a big deal after all. My long course was action research. It was a really intriguing experience where I had to recheck my values through the actions which I showed during the activities that I undergone, and it made me develop a lot in my professional field. So it was a great experience. I suggest everyone to take the opportunity and experience this if possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Yes.